Welcome back to the allotment. Today I am going to be planting some of my tomatoes. I'm having a bit of trouble with the tomatoes at the minute. I've gone on about it I think quite a few times, but none of my plants are looking particularly healthy. So what I did about a month ago now is I took some side shoots from some tomatoes, and I've had them sitting just down here on the floor in some water for about a month now in a little pot. So I'm going to try and pot them on and see if they actually turn out to be stronger. And I'm also going to plant my bush cucumber variety as well that I've got. I got the seeds, I got the seeds last week and I put them in some compost in the house. I thought, oh, I'll bring them on faster. I'm not joking, 2 days later it was a full-on cucumber seedling. So that's the fastest I've ever seen that happen. So hopefully that means they're good, strong plants. I really like the bush cucumbers. I grew them last year. So I'm going to try and grow them in the same tub that I did the supermarket potatoes in. The soil's just been sat in there. So what I thought I'm going to do is empty half of it out, and then I'm going to put some of this stuff in and put some fresh compost in, mix it all up, and then see if I can manage to get a nice big bush cucumber going in there. But first things first, I need to find something to put these little tomato plants in. They're looking really healthy. I'll just show you. Just down here. So these are the three that I've got. So actually they're flowering already because they're side shoots. Obviously they flower sooner, but I definitely think they could do with some more space to live now. So let's see if I can find a couple of pots for these, get these potted on, and then see what we can do about these cucumbers. So I've got 3 pots that I found just hanging around in the polytunnel. I'm getting a bit short on pots now really. So they're all different sizes. So I've got quite a big one, a medium one that's a bit funneled actually, that one, so I don't know how well that'll work, and I've got this one as well. So I'm going to plant the 3 that I've got into here. Now these composts have been in here already. This one's had lettuce in, and I don't even know what these ones have had in them. So I've emptied half of the compost out, and I'm going to put some of this this blood, fish and bone, and I absolutely hate this stuff, it stinks, but it does seem to do a good job. So I'm just going to throw some of that in. See if it doesn't work, and it doesn't work. Right. Oh God, it stinks so bad. Oh, especially in here. It's probably about 8:30 at night now, and it's still probably about 20 degrees, 25 degrees in here. So I'm going to mix that in. All of them. Right, and then in a couple of them the soil's really dry, so I'll give it a bit of a watering. The rest of my tomatoes, they're still being quite fussy, considering that all of these tomatoes were all sown on the same date at the same time. They've all been treated exactly the same. Every single plant looks different. Some of them aren't doing very well, some of them are doing okay. There's none of them, I don't think, or maybe there's one that looks really healthy, but the rest, they don't look very good at all. So this is the first year this year that I've grown them in pots. I don't know if I've said that before, but every other time I've grown them in grow bags, and I've never grown this many because I wanted to have lots and lots of tomatoes this year. So I grew more and more and more, but they're just not standing up to be. I don't know if it's the pot or if it's like I said, I've got the homemade compost that I bought from somebody, and I've also got the shop bought compost, and none of them are really doing better than others, I would say, right now. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on with the rest of the tomatoes really. We'll see, but it's not looking like I'm going to get a really good harvest, but hopefully these ones will work, and they might come on quite well. So I might slop now. Right, where's those tomatoes then? Let's get these tomatoes. In fact, I might top them up a bit actually, these. This is that compost that I bought. I don't know whether this compost might be quite high in carbon as well, because it does seem to have a lot of wood chips in, which might be causing a bit of a problem. I don't know. That tomatoes just really don't like me this year. But do you know what as well? I did pick some varieties that none of the the go-to standard varieties. They're all a little bit odd and a little bit weird because I wanted lots of different fancy looking tomatoes. So maybe that was a bit of a mistake on my part. Instead of just going for the, you know, planting at least some of the ones that I grow every year, I just went all exotic and all crazy. So maybe that's part of the mistake as well. Right, let's get these tomatoes in then. So I've actually labelled them this time, which is a winner. So what have we got here? We got a black something, so that's going to be a black beauty, or there's another one, a bumblebee and a burlesque. And I think the burlesque might be a big one, so I might put that in the biggest container, because I think the burlesque were big ones. But look at that, grown from a side shoot. Can you see all the roots in there? That's amazing, isn't it? Right, so let's pop that one in there. So that's the burlesque. And then we'll put the bumblebee in this funny shaped one, I think. So this is a purple bumblebee. I don't think any of the purple bumblebees have got tomatoes on yet, so I don't know if they're going to turn out or not. Look at that again, such good roots in there. Let's just throw that in it. And then the last one to be potted on, I don't really know how well it's going to do in this. I might have to repot it again at some point, is the one of the black ones. There's Black Beauty I've got, and there's black something else, but I can't remember. But it's one of those two. That's got some flowers on as well. Right, so they're all in. I'm going to give them a really good watering in, and then let's see if I can tackle this, the potato bin. I've also got as well more tomatoes that I decided to take a chance on, and I sowed these a couple of weeks ago, and these are a tumbling variety. I'm going to have to find somewhere to put them in. I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to do with these ones. I need some more tubs really. So these ones are just sitting here waiting now for me to do something with them as well. I think I went too tomato crazy. Okay, let's have a look at this big tub here. Right, so the first thing I need to do is empty this out, well, half of it at least, into here, into this wheelbarrow, I think. Oh God, it's so heavy. It's ridiculous. So if I take about half, it still looks like really good soil, really. But I am aware there has been potatoes in it. Right, and then let's move this out of the way. Back a bit. And let's get the nice smelly stuff out again. Bung a load of that in. Whew. Right. Oh, I hate going near it when it's been done. It's just so stinky. Right, I'm going to mix that in. Mix it through. I'm going to give it a water in as well because it's so dry. Well, that's soaking down, and I'm going to throw in some more of this compost on the top. Oh, this is just as heavy, really. So we just throw the whole lot in. Right. Oh, it's a lot of effort for a cucumber, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to break this down a bit because it's a little bit clumpy. It is a really nice cucumber though, this bush one. It was amazing last year. It just grew so big so quickly last year. I didn't actually sow them until July because I found them just in the back of my packets of seeds. So I sowed it in July and I still had cucumbers. Right, so this is the cucumbers up here. There's 2 little seedlings, so I'm going to put the middle one in, I think, because it's looking like it's the strongest. And part of me really wants to do both of them. Maybe I could, it's quite a big bucket, isn't it? Maybe I'll put them both in, and then if one gets too much, I can always take it out. Don't know, we'll see. It's quite big. There's more space in here, I think, than they've got in with all my other cucumbers down the other end. Let's put 2 in then. It seems a shame to get rid of them. I've got another one as well, and I might give that a try outside somewhere maybe and see how it gets on outside. Right, that's that. Cucumbers are in. So I thought I'd give a quick tour of the polytunnel as well while we're in here. This is the area that I made. You know, when I was talking about wanting to figure out a way to try and hold everything together, I couldn't really, I can't really show you up here, but they wouldn't have worked because the poles bend so high to do it from the roof. So I took the little greenhouse out of here and made a sort of tomato corner. Just go and try and step in. I've got to step over 100 other tomato plants to get in. So this is where I've put the biggest ones here. So they've got some tree branches from a tree that we cut down, and that just goes all the way around. And tomatoes, you see some tomatoes coming out on that one there. Don't know what this is. Oh, it does have a stick. Hang on, let's see. This is that's a Brad's Atomic Grape, this one. So really, when these ones come out, they should all be different colours. But they're just looking a bit purple now. And to see that, you think, oh, that one looks quite nice, and then that one, oh no, that one's dead. To be fair, it probably just needs some watering, but you know, it just doesn't hold up as well as its next door neighbour. It's only been, when did I last water them? Yesterday evening, and I didn't come this morning, so I didn't do it this morning, but still, I kind of feel like they should manage a bit longer than that. And this is the one I was talking about last time, the one that wasn't looking very healthy. It's actually still got some leaf curl on him, but it's doing all right still, and it's fruiting, so it's got lots of tomatoes down the bottom. Down there you can see one, if you just peek in here, that there's some tomatoes in there, so it is fruiting. It's just this leaf curl, no matter how much I water it, no matter how much tomato feed I give it, it's just the way it looks, and that's just how it's going to be, I think. But as long as it's fruiting, I mean, I guess it's fine. So that's everything I really wanted to do today. I feel like I've actually achieved something, because usually I come here and I don't feel like I've achieved anything at the moment. But yeah, I've got those tomatoes done, which I've been looking at for about a week now, thinking I need to do something with them if I ever want to get any tomatoes. And got those cucumbers in, so I can't wait to see those cucumbers grow. It'd be quite exciting. So that's it for today. I will see you soon. Bye.